this video here. It's really interesting to me. I don't know if you guys could hear it. You know, once you see this, where is it? You're praying right now your game works. When you see this, your life is over. Like it's like, okay, we gotta take the disc out, wipe it down with some rubbing alcohol. You get a clean white t-shirt, just like rub it down so it works. You know, you gotta figure out how to make this game work because this is your only copy. I ain't got $50 to get another game, and it's usually always the damn Blockbuster games. So it's like, yeah, I think I love this game so much that no one else is gonna play this game. And they just rub the game across the wall. Like, yeah, I'm gonna leave my mark. I'm gonna leave my marks on this game right here, and nobody's gonna play this game. Ex- exactly, exactly. You have to go to Blockbuster and like before you leave Blockbuster, you say, "Hey, can you please clean this game?" Cause you know they have if you ain't had this, your life was over because they know where you clean your disc with no regular stuff. You have to crank it up. Crank it up. This game has to play. This game has to play. Oh my goodness. Yeah, look at this is how 89% of Blockbuster games look like this. That's not even an unofficial statistics. That's the statistics. With a p-value of 0.05. Like you the only way you get in a good game is if that was the first one to drop and the game is brand new. Otherwise, you get this all the time. And could you open a disc in the store? You could. You could open a disc in the store and like be like, okay, I don't know. We have a lot of crisscrossing scratches here. I don't know if you want to try this or not. You gotta gamble. It's $5. You know, it was 3.99, but I don't know. Yeah, you don't miss those days. I know. Hydrogen peroxide. That's a bold move. Okay. We didn't have this back in the day. Microfiber cloth. What year are you in, buddy? No, this was all microfiber cloth. A cotton T-shirt, 100% cotton. We had no microfiber. Was this 2022? Exactly. Lucky for you, it works. Like microfiber cloth. No. There it
Hello and
is.
welcome to the Knowledge Bar. My name is Jerry. I'm going to be your knowledge expert on how to use the Skip Doctor disc repair and cleaning system, the motorized version. All right, so
Your mom bet I seen you use a U-shirt either? Yeah. Kid with tears in a shirt. You find the rubbing alcohol and you clean that thing up nice and good.
what comes inside this? First thing, most of all, you've got the Skip Doctor. All right, now this is a little flexible wheel. It's got a little abrasive coat on here. It has this little slot to put the CD or a DVD in. All right, it is motorized. It
Hmm.
comes with a half a dozen batteries. If you could find an AC adapter, a 9-volt 1 amp model, it's kind of
Nah.
nice that they give you the option right there. All right. Otherwise, then we also get inside the kit a microfiber cleaning cloth. That's good. That's for cleaning it up. It comes
21st
with
century.
what they refer to euphemistically as a drying cloth. This is a paper towel. It also comes with what they refer to as the white buffing square. This feels like a small piece of chamois. All right. And they give you 2 little bottles of some magic liquid, which turns out to be, if you read the instructions, that both bottles are filled with 99.5% distilled water and a tiny drop of rubbing alcohol. So
Exactly.
it means it's pretty easy.
So what do you actually do? You do 100% rubbing alcohol, 0% water. Facts.
Easy to get replacements for all the expendables. It's got some nicks and scratches. We have some options. So we can go ahead and take a disc like this if we want to go ahead and it's not reading correctly. And according to the instructions, we go ahead and take a little spritz of the material. They call it rejuvenating fluid, but again, it's just
water.
a little water in order to go ahead and lubricate the disc when you fit it inside the motor. And we go ahead. Oh, this is much nicer than the hand crank version, I assure you.
The hand crank one is one I had.
Right.
Watch his surgery.
We're coming up on the first rotation in here, and you actually wait until it's actually spun around 2 times in order to fully polish the surface of the disc. All right.
You gonna
now
skip
I'm
forward?
Go ahead and stop halfway here.
Okay.
Pull it out, and go ahead now. The rest of the instructions say to go ahead and put down our drying cloth and hold down with one corner and take our little buffing square and shine it up, wipe off the rest of the water. I presume there's supposedly some residue left from the polishing process, but quite frankly, it looks pretty clean to me. Now, heads up, you will notice little marks on the edge. I assure you, your drive is readable. All right, this disc is readable inside your optical drive. It actually does a pretty good job. And there you go. You would have restored your disc to operational use.
Let's see this video here. Yes, get right here.
Today, we're going to be unboxing these headphones that I bought online.
We don't watch ads around here.
Hello, YouTube. Today I'd like to make a quick video on Skip Doctor.
Yeah.
The Skip Doctor is just like the Disc Doctor was. Not really sure what happened to the Disc Doctor, but if you want to clean up a CD, a DVD, this is a great first start.
This is 2016.
Option, but it is a viable option. Now today, I'd like to clean up an old Final Fantasy.
Yo, you know what's the worst thing? When you have a 4-disc set that somebody gave you or you got from Blockbuster, disc 1 plays, disc 2 plays, and then for some reason disc 3 is the worst out of the set, and now you can't continue your game. Like you have to go back to Blockbuster, find a different set to hope that disc 3 works. Otherwise you're just stuck and the story has to be finished never. It's crazy.
7 disc, and I found kicking around. You can see it's dusty. It's spotty.
That's Blockbuster quality. Blockbuster.
So I'll show you how we can clean this up as best as possible. It's not going to be perfect, but for about 35 bucks, this is about the best you can get. Now the first thing you want to do is you want to get the dust off there. Now if you look really closely at dust, a lot of it is basically like little rocks. Now you want to find some cotton.
Expert technique right here. Expert technique. I wouldn't use a shirt with a design on it. I use the underside of the shirt. I think that's what he's using here.
Dust. A lot of it is basically like little rocks. Now.
No, he's using the front. You gotta use the underside of the shirt. I want to take off a little bit of points for that. You gotta use it on the side because it's no, nothing. If you mess up and your design scratch it, that's it. You know what I'm saying?
You want to find some cotton and just gently.
There you go.
Take the dust off very gently. You don't want to.
Okay. Using the palm technique.
You actually want to have some kind of really soft rag. It's kind of ghetto what I'm doing right here, but it works.
Sir, don't call it ghetto.
Now,
Stop.
Next thing I got to deal with is the spots.
Okay,
The
the
next step,
spots.
you
Mm-hmm.
just want to clean this with some alcohol.
Okay.
Rubbing alcohol does a great job with all
See,
this. In fact, if
a
you're
hundred
cleaning
percent
this with
alcohol, 0% water. This guy knows what he's doing.
rubbing alcohol is the first thing that you want to go for.
Paper towel.
So once you
Mm-hmm.
spray the rubbing alcohol on, I would definitely recommend a spray.
Okay, so you could tell this is later on in the years, because back in the day we didn't have no individual paper towel. We had the full sheet. So you gotta use that thing for the game, use it for your food, for your chips, wipe your face. You have to use that thing for everything because you don't want to waste it. But this is 2016, so you only have the individual paper towels. We're doing good here.
Recommend the spray to just dumping it on there because it distributes it really nicely.
Mm-hmm.
You want to just lightly pull outwards from the
Good,
center
good.
outwards,
Okay.
just like that. You want to be careful though, because again, if there's a little piece of crud on there,
Mm-hmm.
there's a little piece of dust on there, and you do that, you could put a really fine scratch in there.
Yep.
So I believe I got most of it off. I still got some splotches on there, but I'm gonna let the skip doctor take care of that for its information. Now, the first thing you need to do,
Yes.
you need to take out
The water.
spray. The instructions say about 3 sprays. I need a little extra because that first one is a bit lacking.
Good job.
The next thing you need to do is you need, you just put it in here. Just lock it in there. And then you turn it.
You notice he did not stay in a seated position for this. This is not something you do sitting around, lounging on the couch. No, no, no. You got to put all your focus and all your time into cleaning this disc. Because if you slip up, you're going to miss something and it's not going to work.
keep turning until the disc has made a full rotation. Let's see if I can see it over here and show you what I mean. So you can see where you start.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You see pretty quickly where you start.
You hear the strain in his voice?
So you wanna
That's
just
the
make one
game
full
coming back to
rotation
life.
like that. Unfortunately, this isn't the only step.
Stand up! Stand up!
So you want to go all the way around. So basically all that you're doing here
Mm-hmm.
is you're buffing. You're very lightly sanding down the top layer of the disc. And the hope is that you will sand down far enough, that you'll have sanded the disc down far enough that you'll have sanded the scratch right off.
Okay.
Which is why not all scratches are fixed with this. Most, but not all.
Mm.
Maybe I shouldn't even say most. Depends how deep they are. But the small ones, this will definitely get.
You went wrong yet?
Around one side.
Yeah, because you're sitting down. That's why you should be standing up.
Stand up! Stand up!
All done. Now the next step
The paper towel.
is dry it off. And then buff it, believe it or not, again. Now the disc doctor used to come with some kind of gel. I'm just drying this stuff off. Anyways, a disc doctor used to come with gel to help you buff better. And I believe because of this gel, it did a better job.
Okay.
Now there's other versions you can get that'll buff it even better. Now I still haven't done the secondary buff, but you can see.
Yeah, no,
You
we
can
can see.
that doesn't look like a regular CD. You can see the lines in there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So what we got to do, the final step, we have to buff it down.
Mm.
And I got this little pad. You get this little pad with you to buff it down. And that's what you do. You go in circular motion. Now it's very important.
I have never used the
Make sure
little
you
pad.
Take care of this pad and you don't put it somewhere. It looks good.
Nev,
but it
you're doing a
looks
good
far
job.
from perfect. But again, unless you're selling it, it doesn't matter how perfect it is.
Yep, that's true.
I think I'll have to go over this another time or two to make it perfect. And geez,
We don't want
the one that
perfection,
they're-
Nev.
I'm not even sure if I can fix. Might
Let me
just have
see.
to take it to the professionals. But you
Let
can
me see. Let me see. Ooh, I see right here on the bottom. It's just a bad scratch, but there's no crisscross across it. It's by itself, kinda. There's another one here, maybe. Looking decent here, Nev. You're doing a good job. You getting most of the lines out. You gotta hit the spot here a little bit more, and then probably down here a little bit more too.
See, that already looks
Ooh,
better. It's
ooh.
that nick
Yeah,
at
yeah,
the
yeah,
bottom. I'm sure you can see it.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of concerned about that
Ooh,
one.
whoa, whoa,
But
whoa. You got some more down here too. These are kind of close together, but at least it's generally in one place. Maybe that's not gonna affect it too much.
I have Final Fantasy VII on the PlayStation 3, so this doesn't matter too much. Less waiting times.